Hello everyone, welcome back to Xsyon. I wanted to do a video just to let you guys know I am still playing this game. Actually, I've just moved. I was in the old place that I think I showed you guys before, which was opposite the Pawnee tribe. I was there for quite a while, but in the end, unfortunately, the lag from the Pawnee tribe became quite unbearable. Like anytime I went anywhere near there, the FPS would drop. So that's why we decided to move over here. And really, the guy that runs this game really needs to look at optimizing. It seems like ever since they allow people to build the multi-story stuff, and somehow that has made the lag worse. If you go anywhere near a really big structure, it seems to lag a lot for me. I don't know. So anyway, so we've moved far away from any large tribes. We found this real nice little place. So I thought I would do a quick video just to show you where we are now. So it took us about an hour to move. Well, no, actually, it took me about a day to move all of our stuff. Actually, we didn't really move all of our stuff. I left behind some stuff that's not really that important, but as you can see, I brought 5 carts here, and I'm playing with a friend of mine that's called Ozleem that I used to play with before in this game as well, but he's actually come back because this game, it doesn't have a subscription anymore. So if any of you guys were interested in this game before, but it put you off the fact it had a subscription, well, all of that is now gone. It's now a buy to play game. So yeah, anyway, so I am playing with him. He's called Ozleem, and we've basically started up this new place together. So each of the runs from the old place to the new place with a car, it's basically an hour, right? Because it's quite slow when you've got it all loaded up. When we arrived here, we found out that the guy that used to be here had a load of stuff over here. He'd kind of started to build a building here, and we found out that even if we wanted to, it seemed like that we can't actually use that stuff to build on. When we tried adding stuff to it, it would always say that the position is invalid. So we kind of worked out, it seems like that you have to get rid of all the old people's stuff and restart again. There's probably something weird that's going on with the permissions and stuff like that. I don't know, but anyway, we've now cleared off this area. Actually, Ozleem is pretty good with the terraforming, which is good because I'm really bad with terraforming. So he's already started to sort out some of the terraforming, and then later on, I'm actually at the moment trying to clear all of the grass from this area, and then he's going to then help to fill in this area so all this area is the same level. One of the things I really liked about this place is the fact that it's got a nice little farming area out the front. I don't know, I really like this farming area, so I think that we're going to keep this about the same. It just looks really nice to me, the way that it's slightly like elevated, if you know what I mean. I don't know, when I first walked in this place, I saw that and it looked really cool to me. So yeah, so obviously this is going to take a lot of work. Oh, and by the way, this stuff here we are going to take down. Again, this was made by the guy that used to be here. We're going to actually take this all down. But it's just we haven't yet, because we thought that, you know, because it's going to take us a while, like, to get to this part of the tribal area, so we thought we'd just kind of leave it up for now. We're going to have a little area here, so the idea is we're going to actually pick up all of the grass everywhere else, but we're going to leave this square of grass, and this is going to be like an area, like a chill out area, you know, like a sociable area kind of thing. So yeah, I actually really like this place where it is located. I think pretty much most of the other places that I have been in this game, I've always had a view of the ocean. So this is one of the only ones where I haven't really had a view of the ocean, but it's still really cool because we kind of have this intersection of rivers around here, and like a waterfall right here. it just feels really, really nice. I don't know. It's a nice area. There was a tribal area up here, but it's already about to be abandoned. Oh yeah, and the other thing as well that's good, look, we got some scrap up here. So you can see we got some scrap here, which is very helpful. Which is good. I mean, it's not a lot, but that's, you know, it's right by our place. That's very helpful. And then when we go further up, there's another bit up here, which again is helpful. Oh, look, we got a deer. And this is another thing that's kind of cool, actually, being out up here in like a medium danger area, is we are going to get more animals, which is kind of cool. Actually, yesterday I had to kill a bear with my fighter character, and I killed a couple of coyotes because they were harassing us. So yeah, it's kind of nice being up in this area. Now you can see there is a relatively large tribe just down the road, but they're not anything like they're not that large, you know, like the Pawnee tribe that we used to live opposite, or almost opposite. That is such a massive tribal area that they have made a lot of stuff on there, so it's crazy. So that really does affect the performance of my game. But that place down there, even if they were to build that a fair bit, I think it's also far enough away that it's not going to affect us that much. Like the other one, the Pawnee tribe one that I was talking about, like if I was just to look in the direction of that tribal area, my FPS would drop to like 20 or 20, you know, like instantly would drop. It's kind of funny. Okay, so there was a tribal area over here. This is like the typical thing that I see in Xsyon so many times, where it seems like the people have just entered the game, played for a while, made a really basic place, and then they've basically like given up on the game. I don't know what it is about this game, but it seems to have a lot of people that just play for a bit and then they give up, which is kind of a shame. So you can see that this guy made a couple of logs, made a fire, made a really bad attempt at terraforming. He has got a totem, and it's now like 233 days in activity. And then, of course, as always, there's a trade totem and a quest totem that have nothing on them. So this is something I see quite a lot in this game, and it is quite a sad thing, really. I think this game is quite hard at first, and there's a lot of people that just don't have the willingness to, you know, learn all the things. I mean, it's quite a detailed game. Anyway, I think that the last thing I'm going to do, and some of the views around here are really nice, real nice. Like, I don't know, like, I just really like this area, really nice. And it looks like there used to be a big tribe up here. It seems like it's Jason, no, hang on. Oh, that is property of a guide. That's weird. Jason, Jayson. Now, I know I've heard of that name before, Jason, but I don't remember what tribe it was affiliated with. But I mean, I've been playing this game off and on for a long time now. I don't know, maybe 5 years or so. I don't really know, but a long time. And I know that I've heard that name in the past. But it looks like there used to be a big tribal area up here. That's what it looks like. This big area here. And it's now abandoned. And you can see all of the revenants here. Excuse me. There's a load of revenants up here. I mean, obviously everything has already either been taken or looted. There isn't anything here of any value, but you can see some of the terraforming still exists. I think that's because there's still structures on here. Look, maybe that's why it still exists. I don't know, but this is going to be a really awesome place for me to practice fighting with my fighter character. So I'm going to bring my fighter character up here and fight a load of revenants. That's going to be really good fighting practice for that, which is great. usually it's a good idea before you fight anything in this game that you actually click on it and you see what the hit points are. Like this guy here has 111 hit points, this Revenant here, so he's going to be a little bit harder than say this guy, which I think this guy had like 88. Yeah, he had 81. So it's always a good idea. And you can see some of the Revenants actually have stuff on. They're wearing stuff. I'm not sure if they made it so they can loot stuff out of bins, but if they kill a player, they can actually loot stuff from the player, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so that would be a cool area for me to do some... oh, is this a little... This looks like a little cloth pack. Anything in there? Probably not. No, empty as expected. Haha. But yeah, this would be a nice little area for me to use my fighter character to come here every so often and skill up fighting. So yeah, I mean, I just thought I would just make this video so you guys are aware of what I'm up to. Oh, I need to drink. I keep forgetting to drink. There we go. Yeah, so you guys are aware that I do still play the game. I am still fairly active in the game. And like I said near the start of the video, that this game doesn't have a subscription anymore. So if you guys were interested in this but didn't like the idea of paying a sub, then now is the time. Okay guys, so that's going to be the end of the video, and if you have any specific questions about this game, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below. But for now, bye bye from Xsyon.